Brother.
Gump. What's going on?
Oh, same as always, man. Same thing we try and do every day. Try and take over the world.
Same thing we try every Wednesday.
Try and get one more person to listen to it. Try and convince one more of you retards to tune into the show.
Hashtag retard gang.
Yeah.
Retarded and proud.
Retard gang. Well, brother, would you say you're a surf guy or a turf guy? Like, you like seafood or like steak and that sort of stuff?
Well, I'd be a turf guy. Because what's the bacon of the sea?
Shrimp. Oh, no. Shrimp is the... No. How does that all go from Forrest Gump? Shrimp is the chicken of the sea.
Popcorn shrimp. I can't even remember all that.
However all that shit goes.
Shrimp jambalaya.
Shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
No, I'm definitely a turf guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a good fish and chips.
Do you like a surf and turf? Do you like lobster and steak?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Have you ever... I've never had like a proper surf and turf.
Yeah, neither. No, I definitely have.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're good.
I've had crab legs and steak, but never lobster and steak.
I've even made my own little surf and turf before.
Oh, wow.
Just a little steak and shrimp. Something simple.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Shrimp. I love shrimp. Used to hate it.
Oh, it's good.
I used to hate shrimp because they're weird and rubbery.
You know what we should get?
What?
A shrimp tray.
Fuck it. What are we doing here? Oh, the store's closed. Shit.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're on our way to Walmart.
We're going to Walmart. We're buying the shrimp tray with the tomato-y sauce in the middle.
Exactly. That's what I was
thinking. Dunk it in.
Oh, I could dunk. Isn't there only 100 shrimp on there maybe?
I don't know. You could buy a whole bunch of frozen shrimp.
It's fairly sizable. I know that. More shrimp than two men could comfortably eat.
Nah, we could definitely eat a whole thing of shrimp.
No, uncomfortably, yes.
Well, after we just ate, yeah.
I had a couple of chicken strips.
Yeah, I didn't. I ate a very gourmet meal of some scrambled eggs and garlic bread. The eggs didn't start scrambled, but I broke the yolks, so I said, fuck it. I scrambled them halfway through. You ever do that? You ever break the yolks and just say, fuck it?
No, I just flip them over and...
Well, they were sticking so hard to the pan. I thought I buttered it good enough. But...
Go.
So I said, fuck it. Scramble.
Never use the pan you're using. Get rid of that hunk of fuck.
Yeah.
Use the nice Tefal pan I have in the cupboard. Butter that thing up. Those eggs just...
Yeah, I know. I have a good pan for it, too. I don't know why I decided to use that hunk of shit. It's because it's good for, like, toasting bread on. I was cooking my garlic toast.
You know what else? Toast? I mean, toast bread, very good.
No, enlighten me.
A toaster.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Toasting bread on a pan.
That's what it's garlic bread. It's full of juices and butter and shit. Like it's gonna leak into your toaster.
Garlic bread. I thought you were just making toast.
No, it was garlic bread. I told you, garlic toast.
Oh my god, I didn't hear that part.
Details, man. Details.
Levels.
Yeah, I've been watching a little Seinfeld. It's out on Netflix, so I've been binging that pretty good. Man, I just realized like Seinfeld's style of humor, like his stand-up routines, are like they can all pretty much be lumped into one thing, where it's just like take some little thing that human beings do, and then just like break the words down.
Yeah.
Like he's got one bit where he's like, you get in a subway into the train, but you go on the sidewalk. What's in, out, in? Like he's just breaking down the meaning of words.
Yeah.
And people are like just hollering and laughing. It's like, this is retarded.
Yeah, he's made
stand-up comedy. Well, maybe for me, I'm a stand-up comic because I'm standing up. But you're sitting down. It should be called sit-down comedy. What's the deal with that?
And he's made millions doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. His I do like his comedy.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
He's got some pretty good bits.
It's pretty dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like he's a clean comic, right? He's never done hard shit. He's never like, I don't even know if he's ever sworn in a routine of his.
Yeah.
Ever. Or maybe if he does, it's like hell. Maybe hell or damn.
Yeah.
That's about the extent of his, foul language goes. Us, on the other hand, are perfectly okay with talking about horrendous things, parts of the body that you didn't even know you had.
Nothing is off limits here in the studio.
Unrated.
X-rated. X-Files.
It's completely uncensored here on Brothers Radio. We stand against censorship, and we do so by talking about our ball sacks as often as we can.
That's right. We talk about the hard things, the hard questions.
The pressing matters on today's society.
And balls.
Mostly balls. But
Mostly
sometimes we
balls.
talk about smart stuff.
Every once in a while, we'll dive into a serious topic and then realize we are way over our heads.
Oh, yeah. We're like, it's like two monkeys trying to figure out what a what a gear system is. Looking at a transmission. What's this? I don't know what this is.
Well, you don't even attempt to comprehend what it is. It just is.
It's just an object.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
All right. Banana.
We can't even.
We'll get drunk on bananas. Fuck this.
Fermented banana juice.
They do that in Africa, eh? I
have heard that.
I read a book a while back about the Rwandan genocide. And in that...
Tread lightly.
What? It's just genocide.
Yeah, but there's a machete right there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's wall art. That's not a machete. No, so this book detailed how these guys would drink banana beer. So they'd take a bunch of bananas, literally bury them in the ground, and then wait like a month. And then when they would dig it up or stick a bamboo thing through the fucking ground and then slurp it out of the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, that's what they did in this fucking country. They'd eat banana beer out of the ground.
That was the monkeys?
No, those are people.
Oh, those are the Rwandans.
The Rwandans.
Oh, I thought you said monkeys did.
No. Rwandan genocide.
Oh, I thought...
The Rwandans did that.
I thought there was a certain type of monkey that actually somehow...
Well, there is a certain type of monkey who does do that, but no, we'll not go there.
Well, now we have to go there.
You call them monkeys again.
I thought you were actually talking about monkeys.
No.
You fuck.
It's talking about banana beer and how people make banana beer.
Well, I missed that part.
Sorry. Yeah, anyway, these guys started killing people, hacking them up with machetes and shit.
Yep.
And then they would just loot people's homes and shit like that. And they would steal real beer. And these guys, like, these are first-hand accounts of these guys who perpetrated the crimes. They were like, yeah, man, I never had real beer in my life. All I drank was this shitty banana shit out of the ground. And I had a real, like, Belgian beer.
Yeah.
For the first time in my life, I was like, oh. So for a lot of these guys who were, like, chopping people up, they could totally justify everything that they were doing because they were, like, getting beer, like, actual meat.
Yeah.
These people were pretty much starving, so to get, like, a cut of meat, to get corrugated metal to, like, roof your house with.
Well, there's an actual incentive.
Oh, yeah, it was complete incentive. It just, the whole society turned murderous, and all these guys who were the underprivileged are like, oh, we're going to just steal a bunch of shit. Oh, they're Tootsies? Fuck them.
We're going to flip this bitch upside down.
Yeah. And then
get some beer in the process.
And then some Ugandan Rwandans came in and ended the whole thing.
Yeah. Nice.
You ever watch that movie Hotel Rwanda?
Yep.
With Don Cheadle?
Yeah, I watched it in...
Captain Planet, motherfucker.
What did I watch that in? Oh,
some class in high school.
Some class in high school or junior high.
I remember watching it there too. It was pretty good. I was just expecting Don Cheadle to like start flying around in an Iron Man suit the whole time.
He was roadie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but not in the first one though. In the first one, it was fucking that dude who beats women.
Yeah. What's his name? Fuck.
Hold on. Let me get on the Goog here.
But he's goofy as shit too. He was in a... Was he in a sitcom? No.
That guy?
Yeah.
No, but maybe he was on In Living Color or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, he was in Red Tails.
Oh, he was in there.
He was a drunk in Red Tails.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
Oh, fuck. Well, I got no internet out here.
You want me to pull it
Yeah,
up?
pull it up. It's like we're living in the goddamn Stone Age out here.
God damn.
Bashing rocks together to try and spark up some internet.
Oh, I was searching up lymphoma, apparently.
Have you been diagnosed with mesothelioma? You might be entitled to compensation.
Exactly. Red Tails.
Yeah, what's that fucking actor? I don't know. I think that guy got kicked off Iron Man because he was beating his wife or some shit.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
But then, there's
Terry.
was it Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Cuba?
Yeah. Cuba.
How do you pronounce that?
Cuba.
Yes. Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah. He's cool. He was in Boys in the Hood. You ever watch that one, folks?
He was?
He was the titular character in Boys in the Hood. He was the main dude.
Was he shot in the
No,
alley?
that was Ricky, his friend.
Oh.
Ricky! Or no, was that his brother?
I can't remember. Because
That was his brother.
the kid that was shot in the alley had like a future. He was going to school.
He was going to make it. He was going to get out the hood. He was going to get out the hood. He had a scholarship. He fucking died. That's basically that's the whole point of the movie. Sorry to spoil it unless you guys seen that or not. It's a good one. I like the part though where, because Lawrence Fishburne's in that one, and Lawrence Fishburne basically plays this character who's like his entire purpose is to just get political messages through. So he's like, the black man must work together, not steal amongst themselves, and
that's right.
He's got like all these messages about everything. See that there? That's called gentrification. These motherfuckers coming in here, buying up our properties, flipping them, selling them back to us for double the price. This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, doesn't he? That's
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
That's Morpheus.
Morpheus. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. He's standing in front of some billboard and he's preaching about how the white man is suppressing.
Yeah, they got liquor stores and gun shops on every corner, and they expect us to pull ourselves up our bootstraps. Like, well, no one's forcing you to buy a gun except
handing a free
the guy next to you who's also buying a gun.
Exactly.
And then there's like a lady who's like on crack all the time. That's a great movie, but I prefer the Wayans brother. Yeah, the Wayans brothers parody. Don't spill your juice don't act a fool while you're drinking your juice in the hood. You ever watch that one?
No.
That's a great movie. It's a fucking fantastic movie. That's the part where they pull up to an intersection, and these other like rival gang guys are like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing on our block?" And so they pull out a pistol. They pull out an AK.
Oh yes.
The guy in the car pulls out a rocket launcher, and then they pull out a fucking thermonuclear missile in the back of a lorry, in the back of a fucking panel van.
And then yeah.
You should get your bitch ass out of here.
He's making the fucking missile dance. He has a joystick. Pull up. Yeah,
That's a great movie.
Okay, I've seen that scene.
Yeah. It's a great film.
Yeah, they just keep getting bigger and bigger weapons until
there's a thermonuclear warhead that they probably got from Russia. Who the fuck knows?
It's in the back of some fucking cube van.
Yeah. Man, L.A. That's a place I never want to go to ever.
Oh no, I never plan on going there.
I hope I never have to go there for any reason, other than to I don't know, kill Demi Lovato or something.
Do heroin with Demi Lovato.
Do heroin with Demi Lovato and accidentally like overdose her. Oh no, what am I kidding? She can't be overdosed.
No.
She's probably had more heroin run through her veins than the entire Ganges River.
Impossible.
She's had a lot of heroin.
Yeah, not as much as Nikki Sixx though.
Yeah.
That
That's
guy
true.
did a lot of heroin. A lot.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
He's still doing heroin?
No, he's posting on TikTok all the time with his wife.
Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
He's an old man now.
Well, he's not doing it. His wife is doing it. She's pretty good looking, like 20 years younger than him.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Yeah. Same with Tommy Chong is on.
Oh,
TikTok.
yeah. He's got a younger wife, too. She's like 60
she's 60
or 70 or something.
But
he's like 89 almost.
He's got to be
fucking
pushing
ancient,
90.
that guy.
Still alive?
Yeah, man. I smoke weed every day, and that's why my bowel cancer hasn't killed me yet. So
No, he had intestinal cancer.
no, it was prostate cancer.
So they had to whack a piece of...
I don't know if they did any surgery. He said he hasn't done any surgery or anything. He said he just smokes weed and it just went away, or it's like kept it in check.
Is that real?
That's what he says. I think it's probably the kind of cancer where it doesn't really progress very fast. That's probably my guess. Now, I'm not a doctor.
He's probably 95, and the doctor's probably like, "Oh, you got another 5 years." Be like, right on, man.
Right on, man. That means I can go down to Venice Beach and hang out with the bums down there.
Yeah, now he just salsas and posts TikToks with his wife.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was on Dancing with the Stars,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Fuck.
him and his wife are very good at salsa.
Oh, fuck. Can they make good salsa?
Probably.
If they can't make good salsa, I'm not interested.
Can't believe that guy is Canadian. He started out in Vancouver.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and Cheech Marin, he was a draft dodger. So he kind of started in Canada, too.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What a story.
Yeah, I'm just a love machine, and I don't work for nobody but you. Yeah, those are great movies.
Because I think
Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
I think Tommy Chong started a club in Vancouver.
Like a comedy club?
No, a dance club.
Oh.
Like a party club.
A party club for getting
in the
liquored.
Yeah, in the 60s.
Is that right?
Had a pretty successful club, and that's... No. Did he have a comedy club?
I don't know. You're the one telling the story.
I can't remember if it was a... I thought for some reason it was a dance club, but it might have been a comedy club.
Huh. Interesting.
And that's where he met Cheech, apparently.
Cheech. Did you know that Cheech Marin doesn't actually speak any Spanish?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak a fucking lick. He's Chicano all the way. He was born in the States to Mexican parents who they can trace their roots to like the fucking 1820s to that region of California. But he doesn't speak a lick of Spanish. Which is just fucking hilarious. It's like, oh man, isn't that the fucking immigrant story? Like, how many people out here on the prairies are like, oh, I'm Ukrainian, Slovakian, German, Polish, this, that, the other. Oh, you know any words? No.
Yeah,
you don't know
fucking clue.
Don't have a fucking clue about anything about that language.
Oh, there's Mennonites in this community.
Don't even speak Plattdeutsch.
No, well, their parents speak Plattdeutsch, and their kids don't know a single word. It just dropped off.
I know, it's so strange. And it's really weird with the Mennonites, too, because they have their own school system. They could, if they have a private school, they could do Plattdeutsch lessons in school.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be like, like a one lesson thing. And it could be optional, but they could do it. I don't see why they don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's strange. It's very strange. But it's kind of sad, too. Like, there's so many different ethnicities out here on the prairies, and it's all just kind of blended together. No one has any connection to, like, their roots at all.
Yeah.
Ukrainians, I think maybe the Ukrainians, to an extent, have a little more connection.
Yeah, but a lot of people...
But they don't speak Ukrainian out here.
A lot of people didn't want much of a connection because it was all... There's a good amount of people that just shipped over before the war because they knew shit was going down. And
well, not necessarily that. I mean, most of the Germans and Ukrainians who came out here settled in, like, before the World Wars.
Yeah, but no, there's lots before the Second World War.
Yeah, there's lots before the first, though. Most from before the First World War. Most came before then. There was a lot that came after the Second World War, too, at least Germans anyway, because of what do they call that? There's a word for it in German, but I can't remember it. Basically, there was all these millions of different German ethnicities in the Soviet Union. They had been settled there for like 300 years, right?
Yeah.
The Mennonites were one of these, but they were the Volga Germans, that's what they call them. Tons of Germans. They all got kicked out of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And it was a mass movement of like 12 million people. It was like one of the largest movements of people in human history.
And they moved into Ukraine? Or they came over here?
They came out of Ukraine and had to move into Germany, either into East Germany or West Germany. A lot of them get to Germany, which is a country they don't even know of.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, fuck. So then they're like, I'm going to go to the west.
Yeah.
So
Ship over.
They head out further west, come out here, buy some land for fucking pennies on the dollar.
Yep. Start a new life. Grow a little wheat. Have a donkey.
Bish, bash, bosh. I'm a wheat farmer now.
15 children and a broken back by 42 years old.
Yeah.
The Canadian dream.
Yeah. My children are fighting over my estate. It's fucking great. That's the dream right there. Have as many children, have a whole bunch of kids, and then when you're about to die, like be able to watch them just fight each other over all the money you made. That'd be great.
That's why I don't want to make any money.
Well, I mean, you can make money, just don't give it to your kids.
Yeah, or don't have kids.
Well, I could have kids. Why not? Why don't people want to have kids these days?
Nah. I'd be down to have kids.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if I make all the money in the world, I mean, they're going to have to figure it out on their own like I did.
Yeah. Well, that's like Jackie Chan. He's got millions in the bank.
Yeah.
He's made movies over the years, right? He's not giving a fucking dime to his son. He's like, man, I had to figure this shit out. I came from goddamn nothing. He's already started out way higher than I ever did.
Yeah.
He's already good. He's already got a leg up on everybody else. He's not getting my millions of dollars.
Yeah.
He's giving all of his money away to charity when he dies.
Huh. Good for him. That's an awfully Chinese thing to do, though, I will admit.
Is that? Do you think? I don't think that's a Chinese thing to do. They spoil their children like you wouldn't fucking believe because they only got one.
I have no idea.
Do you even know any Chinese people?
Yeah.
Who?
The lady at the Chinese restaurant.
What's her name?
I have no idea, but she said, "Oh, nice car."
She likes the car?
And the
Fuck yeah.
And the Korean lady at the liquor store.
Yeah, but that's Korean, not Chinese.
Well, I know Chinese and Korean. Well, and I know a Korean kid too.
Yeah, but you don't like know them. You just like know of them. Like they.
No, but the Korean kid I know.
They make you ginger beef, and they run the liquor store.
Hey, what about the Chinese kid that, like the family before?
Oh, in there?
Yeah.
In the who ran that restaurant? Yeah.
Or the Chinese lady that went to school with mom.
Yeah. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
No, fairly well.
Oh. I don't know. She's not really Chinese though. She doesn't speak Chinese. I don't think.
Oh, all right.
Well, maybe she does. Oh, she probably does, but.
All right. I forgot what you speak defines your nationality.
Well, it kind of does. It's like, oh, well, we're like a quarter Italian and a quarter this, quarter that. Like, we're just fucking mutts because we're not at all.
We're Canadian.
We're Canadian. You know, that's what we are. It's like the Chinese people here don't even speak Chinese. It's like, oh, they're just Canadian.
Anyway, yeah, that liquor store lady loves my car.
The liquor store lady loves it.
Oh, yeah. Just, I pulled up and I walked in. She said,
car.
"Oh, nice car." Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, she's really sweet.
She is quite nice.
She's a very nice lady. They have a great selection there, too.
Linden Liquor Store.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
Yeah, you know those bizarre Mickey beers that were in the fridge there?
Yeah.
You can buy them in Linden.
Can you?
Yeah, I saw a case. I was like, oh, should I buy a case of those? Or, nah, Alexander Keith. Fuck it.
I said something different, not something you like, Gump.
Yeah, but I like all beer.
Yeah, but
I like it all.
There's only two types of beer, or three types of beer I've seen you drink. Alexander Keith.
Are you kidding me?
No. Bear with me for a second. Alexander Keith, Rickard's Red, and Free.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. The last one there is my favorite. Would you like another, brother?
Oh, and fourth, mine.
Oh yeah, it's
another.
It's a nice free one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Made in the province of Freeland by the Free Corporation.
I like this beer. It says contains barley in a big sticker right there.
They all do, I think.
No, I know, but none of them say a big
like a big gum sticker like that.
Yeah, it's sweet. Contains barley.
The French for barley is org. Or is it orgy?
Perhaps.
You telling me the French have associated barley with orgies? They have barley-infused orgies over there in France.
Probably.
Those filthy bastards. What do they think of next?
Those Eiffel Tower loving bastards.
Fucking, you go to a Paris cafe, you get the Parisian breakfast. You walk in, you get a cup of coffee, black, and a cigarette, a single. You can just order it. They'll give you a single menthol.
That'll get you going in the morning.
Yeah, get you going so you can work your 2-hour shift at the other cafe across the street, make a couple dollarinos, then go back to your apartment and work just mercilessly on your play that you're hoping is going to get on Broadway. That's what living in Paris is like, from what I understand.
That's a Paris dream. That or porn.
Do they film a lot of porn in Paris?
I have no idea. Probably.
I feel like the French are very into that. At least they were. Maybe they're not the leaders anymore. But it feels like they'd be world leaders in porn and shit like that.
Probably, yeah.
It's filthy bastards.
It's icky.
Very icky. Well, like we said, the Greeks invented sex. And then the French improved upon it by realizing you could have it with donkeys. So, yeah.
I spilt on myself.
You're an idiot. You remember Filthy Frank? I think we talked a little bit about Filthy Frank when Chong was here.
I remember.
But I want to talk about how Filthy Frank, for a lot of like my generation, your generation too, to an extent, but like guys my age, like early 20s or late teens, Filthy Frank was like, he was our guy. He was our Jesus, you could say, which is really concerning because he's fucked up. But
I guess.
But he was like so influential on our culture, like young people culture at the time, like 2015, 2016 era, somewhere in there. Everything that guy put out was gold. It got like 10 million views right away. It was just ridiculous shit. And I feel like as time goes on, people are forgetting about Filthy Frank.
Well, what is he now? He's a pretty successful,
I don't know, faggot, international faggot. Goes around and sings sad songs on stages for Korean people. That's what he does. I don't fucking know.
Does he know Korean?
No, he's Japanese.
Then what is he singing?
Sad songs.
In English?
Yeah. But he does it for a lot of Asian fans. He's real big in Asia.
And the Koreans love it.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah, what's his name?
He goes by Joji. That's
Joji.
His stage name. And it's really funny because it's like, it's almost like he's trying to pretend like everything he didn't actually do. All of that shit he did, all the stuff he said about, all kinds of topics, all kinds of shit.
He's trying to pretend that he didn't say any of that?
He's basically like completely put that part of his life away from him. It's really interesting. He came out with some message about like, he was like saying anti-racist things or whatever. Literally, he came out with a music video, or no, it was just a video where he was like trying to write a song. And he was like, my dick gets bigger because I'm a crazy, and then a black guy opens the door and stares him down, right? He's like, oh God, my dick gets bigger because I'm a crazy, the black guy bursts in again, and then by the end they're just friends, and they're just letting the N-word just fly. But then 5 years later, this guy's like saying a bunch of, I don't know, something about anti-racism and all that stuff. It's like, man, what happened to you? Like, everyone knows racism is bad. Like, you don't have to blatantly say it in a video.
Yeah, but all that, it was out there, and everybody knew it was satire. Everybody knew that it was funny. And those guys got along.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Gesundheit.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's horseshit.
Yeah. It's very strange. Yeah, he's very much trying to forget that part of his life, which is too sad. So I enjoyed a lot of that shit. I really like his pink guy raps. They're pretty fucking they're pretty hard. They go real hard.
Yeah.
He's talking about like It's something about you're a dumb imitator. Now go fuck yourself in the mouth with a taser. Like
he did have some pretty fire lyrics.
Fire bars, man.
I just liked Filthy Frank YouTube. Like, they did some wild fucking shit.
Yeah, like he literally made a song called "PETA on My Dick." Like apparently he was making fun of PETA, like the pet fucking people, and he came up with a song called "Fur," and then the music video they just had a bunch of like fox furs and bear rugs and all kinds of shit. They're like, yeah, fuck animals.
Well, they just did so much edgy shit.
Oh yeah, it was
just pushing the envelope, see what he could get away with.
Yeah, and he got away with it too.
Yeah,
and then it's years later. He's now on the other side of it, where he's like, "Oh well, that edgy stuff isn't cool anymore." Motherfucker, you're the guy who made it cool. What do you mean it's not cool? Just because you all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, that was cringy. I'm gonna forget about it," and I'm also going to pretend like anyone else who does this is wrong.
Yeah,
like man.
Like, everybody sees him now, and it's like, oh, that's Filthy Frank. Nobody gives a fuck that he did it.
No.
That he was edgy on YouTube. Like, if you enjoy his music, you're going to enjoy his music. Doesn't matter what kind of shit he put out on YouTube.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what he said.
And what he did on YouTube.
Shit. I still listen to Michael Jackson. He fucking raped Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, but what he put out on YouTube, it got him to where he is today.
Yeah.
For him to not appreciate that is kind of ignorant.
Oh, very ignorant. Yeah.
Well, that's sad.
Anyway. Good old Filthy Frank.
Know your fucking place. Trash.
Please stop. It's embarrassing. I said please stop. It's embarrassing.
Is all this shit still up on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. It's all there.
Hell yeah.
I watched a video the other day, and that's what prompted me to talk about it. I watched the my dick gets bigger because I'm a crazy
neighbor
video. Nibber. You all right there, pal? You living? You loving?
Hunting, fishing, loving every day.
I hate that song.
That's the prayer that a country boy prays.
I don't know
if
about
we
that.
were to come up with a real rural man prayer, what would it be?
I'm drunk, but I can change if I have to. I
guess.
No, the rural man prayer. Dear Lord, I'm sorry for being as cool as I am. You know, I'm also sorry for these long waving locks. I do thank you, Lord, for blessing us with the mullet. For that was one of your finest creations, O Lord. We beseech your trust on this day.
We'd like to thank you for barley, its creation,
beer,
and its use in beer.
We'd like to thank you for women with fat asses.
And Wranglers. God bless.
And Dickies overalls.
And Carhartt toques.
And diesel engines. Because Lord knows that wasn't a guy named Otto Diesel. No, that was you, Lord, who invented the diesel engine.
That's right.
It was closely under the supervision of Jesus, actually. Jesus designed the injector for the diesel engine, from what I understand, if I've read history correctly. And
you did take history.
I think Moses.
I would believe you.
Moses. Did you know Moses actually improved upon the diesel engine and created the 12-valve Cummins? It was gifted to us by the heavens.
He parted the Red Sea, and there it was, the 12-valve.
Right at the bottom of the ocean. That's You expect me to believe these motherfuckers were lost in the desert for 40 years? Hell no. They were ripping around in Dodge Cummins. Looking for oil. Something to fuel their goddamn trucks.
Yeah, because the rear main seal was leaking so much goddamn oil.
Yeah. And you may ask, what happened to all those Dodgers from thousands of years ago? Well, the transmissions blew up at 300,000 miles. like any good Dodge. So then they just buried them.
Yep. Parked them.
And then they rusted into nothing.
That's right. Nature took its course.
So in Jesus' name we pray, amen.
And the gooseneck trailer.
And the cattle prod.
Yep.
And the John Deere Gator.
Not the new ones with independent suspensions, the old ones with the solid rear axle. 2-wheel drive.
Well,
cab.
Well, independent suspension is good, though. It's good for rough terrain.
Yeah, but the first Gators were bitching.
It's a fucking... it was a solid rear axle, those things?
Yeah. It was just a rod. It was like a quad.
That's fucking sweet.
These new ones can go fuck themselves. Too comfortable.
Yeah, I like the old ones. Had the dump bucket on the back. You could like load it with dirt and...
Well, the new ones do, but they're electric and they lift themselves. Now
where's the fun in that?
The old ones, I think you had to lift yourself. I can't remember, though.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, there was a pin and then you...
That's right.
That's stupid. It's electric, so that's great. There's just one more thing to burn out on it. So then you can't even unload it because the engine burned out. There's no manual overdrive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, it's not like you could really haul anything. They're like 3.5 feet long, the boxes. Maybe 4.
You can haul 3.5 feet of plywood with another...
Yeah, but you flip that tailgate down with a 4-foot box, you can haul a piece of plywood. It'll just teeter there.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Throw a shovel on the one end, you're good to go.
Weigh her down. That's why you got the paperweight. Big old rock. Big old
what I do with
stone
pickups.
From the field.
One time I loaded a whole shitload of 2x4s in Acme with my Chevy pickup, and with the tailgate down, it's only 7.5 feet. And I was hauling
some 16-footers?
No, just 14-footers.
Okay.
So they weren't teetering, but there was a lot of wood hanging out the back of that truck. Yeah.
Well, it was over half of the board.
Yeah.
Just about half of the board was sitting out there.
And I just loaded her to the tits. It was awesome. Those were the days.
Damn. That's a real fascinating story.
Thank you. Back when I was a carpenter.
And so God made a carpenter.
That's right. So Dad beat me with a 2x4.
And so God made the 2x4 in which
I wish
for man to beat his sons with.
I wish Dad beat us with weapons. His hands were way worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big old leathery mitts.
Fuck. That's like bare knuckle boxing is like way better than boxing with actual gloves on because you break your knuckles before anything real crazy happens.
Yeah.
But like that's kind of like the situation there. His hands are so leathery. He's got fucking boxing gloves on.
My 5-year-old ass couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Fuck. You'd be bleeding by the time he feel anything in his hand. No, it wouldn't be that bad.
No,
he never drew blood.
Never drew blood.
His thing was the flits.
Like the flits or the thwack.
The thwack or the flits. So you'd be doing something stupid. And
it starts out with the flits, goes to the thwack, and then from there it's just straight up good old-fashioned beatings.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really remember those, but maybe that's because I blocked them out.
Yeah, you had well more than I did.
Yeah.
Way more.
I've blocked them out.
They weren't that bad.
I don't know. I got spanked a lot. That was a shit.
I was a better kid.
You're a worse adult, though.
Not really.
Yeah?
You're living in my house.
Yeah.
How am I worse?
You're the one with the mortgage, you retard.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one paying the mortgage.
I had to.
I'm playing the long-term game here. I'm playing the NEET life. You know what a NEET is? NEET?
No.
Something about not employable something. Yeah, it's basically when you just live off of your family members and never contribute anything of value ever.
Not employable. Eternally. I don't know. What is it? What does it actually stand for?
Something like that. Search up NEET. It's got a definition.
All right. Neat.
Non-employable, eternally translucent. That's me.
Oh, I searched up knee.
Knee?
God damn it.
The nights you say knee?
God damn it, Google. The nights.
We are the knights who say knee. We want you to get us a shrubbery. What? N-E-E-T?
Well, it's saying young persons not engaged in education, employment, or training.
Yeah.
Expresses the acronym NEET.
Yeah. N-E-E-T.
Yeah, but it should be YPNEIEEOT. That should be the acronym, but instead it's all fucky. Like, look at that. There's way more words than the acronym. There's like 8 words.
Oh, okay. So, no, it's not an education, employment, or training. That's what N-E-E-T.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Anyway.
Well, that's you.
That's me. Well, except I'm educated. I have a degree. So I'm just a net.
You're just...
I'm a net.
You're an eat.
I'm an et. Did you hear about this? Kyrie Irving has been yeeted off the old New York Nets basketball team until he gets the vaccine.
Serious. Good for Kyrie.
He's like, and it's really interesting too, because he goes on Twitter and he's just like, this has nothing to do with politics. This has nothing to do with the team, with COVID, with anything. This is just a personal choice.
Yeah.
I'm making a personal choice for myself.
Nice.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
This is nothing. This is not politically motivated in any way. And he's being punished for his personal choice.
There's going to be a lot of turmoil in the near future.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to see, or we're going to definitely see a lot of like socially important people, like let's say athletes and just
actors
people in the media
Hollywood people
that won't get the vaccine, and there's going to be it's going to be interesting. For sure.
Well, it's really funny how, like, you know, so Nicki Minaj said something about the vaccine. She's like, well, my cousin down in Barbados got it and his balls shrunk or something like that.
Her balls got really big.
Or something, yeah. His balls got inflamed. And so then it was so funny to see, like conservative pundits' reaction to that. All of a sudden they're like, Cardi B's our lady. She's the best. But like 6 months ago or whatever, whenever Wet Ass Pussy came out.
I thought it was Nicki Minaj.
Isn't that what I said? Who came out with Wet Ass Pussy?
Cardi B.
Was it Cardi B?
Pretty sure.
I get them mixed up. They look the same to me.
Wasn't it? Yeah,
I don't know. They're
pretty
both
sure.
just like women, black rappers who just really suck. So I always get them mixed up. Well, who said was it Nicki Minaj who said her cousin?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, it was Nicki Minaj for sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, WAP was by Cardi.
Yeah, I know that, but
right.
I know that part.
No, the big testicle
nuts
cousin was Nicki Minaj.
Okay, but it's so funny because like I remember when she blew up, 4 years ago or whatever. The sort of the conservative pundits were like, "This is disgusting. This is gross. This is obscene. This lady is fucked up." 4 years later, they're like, "Oh, this is our queen. We're gonna die on a hill for this lady." Like, you people are retarded.
Yeah, everybody just changes their point of view on a snap of a finger.
Yep. No principle. That's the problem. No one has any principle anymore.
Well, and they start out. It seems like a lot of people start out very strong and stuck to their ideas. And I hate to be proven wrong. I don't like doing that. I don't like being super pushy with my ideas. I'll have my ideas.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have a discussion about it and see if they're right or wrong.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
So you don't need to be so one way or the other. Like, I think there is a lot of people that are very middle ground, just kind of want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Have their ideas, sure, but they're willing to be proven wrong or proven right, or willing to discuss about it.
You sound like a faggot.
Do I? Or do I sound reasonable?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. You sound like a centrist. You know what centrism is?
Well, it has center in it, so...
It means people who are just predisposed to really not care about politics and just go with like, oh, well, everyone is ultimately the same and all this stuff. personally, I subscribe to anti-centrism. Shout out to J-Reg.
Anti-Semitism.
No. Anti-centrism.
I heard
Shout out to J-Reg.
I heard what you said.
I'm simultaneously a communist, a fascist, an anarchist, and a capitalist, all in one body.
All in 1.56 pale translucent skin body.
5'8", you bitch.
In a Pink Floyd shirt.
Fuck off.
Are you 5'8"?
Yeah. With my shoes on.
Got me.
Yeah. It'll be really cool. If you remember we did 3 wishes with Dylan and I said a bunch of horrible shit?
Yeah.
Let's do that again, but let's not say horrible things.
All right. You go first.
All right. If I had 3 wishes, I would make it so that tobacco doesn't cause cancer.
Yep.
My second wish would be that tobacco doesn't cause any sort of lung problems like asthma or fill your lungs with fluid or anything like that. That'd be my second wish.
Gump, are you working for the tobacco companies right now? Are you fucking piece of shit? You're being influenced by big tobacco.
Big backy? So what? South Carolina's on my ass, all right? They're paying my bills. You thought I didn't have a job.
Now remember, your third wish will decide your fate.
My third wish? Automatically replace my other 2 wishes with the causing cancer be times 10 and the lung problems times 10. So the first 2 wishes, you had about a 30-second window there where cancer was not caused by cigarettes. And now it has been reversed. Or
that your third wish will only be instated 10 years from now. So that in 10
years... There's a 10-year period where cigarettes don't cause cancer. There's a 10-year
gap, a 10-year null, where any tobacco doesn't cause cancer. And then after that 10 years...
After we get everybody hooked on it.
Revs up to 11 and everybody fucking dies.
Yeah, exactly. We get the entire planet hooked on smoking cigarettes because there's no consequences. And then all of a sudden one day everyone's just like hacking up lungs. They're like,
we don't smoke, but we bet against... We short the stocks.
We short fucking Marlboro.
And make billions.
We short the Marlboro, man.
We're geniuses.
This is the way to do it. Of course, if I had a genie, I would probably just wish that every other person on the planet who I've never met just dies. Like if I've never encountered you in life, like let's say within 20 feet of you, then you should just die. Because then there'd be very, very few people.
Yeah, but why would I want to meet the guy that put together your computer in China? I'm glad he's alive.
Well, is he glad he's alive? Probably not.
Oh, I'm glad he is, though.
Well, yeah, I got the computer, but he probably hates being alive. I'd be doing him a favor.
There's a couple of our listeners that would die, Gump.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Sorry, folks. Would you actually care about these fuckers?
Of course I do. Remember, I'm the kinder brother.
Yeah, and I'm the funny one.
Fair. But I'm kinder.
All right.
The more lovable.
Yeah, you're kinder gay.
That didn't really work.
It was almost. Maybe I'm not the funny brother.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Gump.
That's true.
Wayne Grimsky.
Did Grensky says that?
Yeah, Wayne Galinsky.
Grzinski? Kaczynski?
Ted Kaczynski?
Ted Kaczynski, the champ.
We still need to get a picture of Ted in here.
Number 99. Yeah, we got to get a picture of Teddy, right? His fucking mugshot from when he was arrested.
Yeah.
Like, just right there.
I would love that picture.
That'd be fucking funny. Yeah, we got to get that.
Did you ever watch the Netflix series?
Yeah.
Manhunt Unabomber?
You told me about that one. Very good. That was very good. It had that fucking guy from Baltimore as he was in Avatar. He is Jake Sully in Avatar,
and he played the Vision in Marvel movies.
No. That's who played Ted Kaczynski.
Oh, who are you talking about?
The guy who plays the detective is from Avatar. He was in Avatar.
Yep.
Whoever the fuck that guy is.
Yeah.
He's from Baltimore. And then, the Vision guy played Ted Kaczynski. It was very good. It's a very good show. Some of it wasn't based on entirely true events. Well, allegedly. If you go on Wikipedia, they'll say that Ted Kaczynski wasn't mentally tortured by the CIA during... what was that operation?
Oh, they were like LSD experiments?
Yeah, what's the operation called?
Fuck.
Hold on.
I bet Sean is probably listening to
this. Yeah,
he's
pissed. He's like, you fucking retards. We talk about this all the time. I know. That's why I can't remember. It's one of those things where sometimes a well-trod road is worn out.
Stanford? No.
Well, no, not the university.
But it was in a university, wasn't it?
It was in universities all over over the United States.
Oh, I thought it was only in one specific university. God damn it.
It was basically they were trying to figure out if they could use psychedelics to try and either tap into mind powers or mind control or anything like that. Yeah. Hold on here. For God's sake.
Sorry for the
MK Ultra. That's the one. Yeah, what? Yeah, MK Ultra. Sorry, Sean. I hope Holland Bulls is fine. Hope you're having fun listening to us tomorrow.
Or tonight.
Or whenever you get this.
Anyway, MK Ultra.
MK Ultra. So Ted Kaczynski was part of the MK Ultra experiments, and they fucked with his head. And that he says that it didn't have any impact on what he did, which is interesting. I don't know if that's entirely true, but if that didn't have any impact on what he did, then maybe it either made it worse or it actually lessened the effects of what he might have done.
That's a scary thought.
Like, what if it actually fucked with his head so much that he was unable to really think about a proper way to implement his ideas? What if they didn't fuck with him and he started some sort of ridiculous revolution in Montana where everyone just stopped using technology?
Or started a cult?
Started a cult.
Huh.
Which is like that video game, Far Cry. Was it Far Cry 5 where there's like some crazy fucking cult in Montana?
Yeah.
You got to drive around in your like Chev half-ton and like gun them down with a 50 cal and shit like that?
Yep. Yeah, and they're all, aren't they all high on meth or something?
Some sort of gas, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's
breathing in fucking laughing gas.
Far Cry 5 for sure.
They're breathing in poppers because they're all fucking gay. It's just a gay colony. Do they have those? Is a gay colony a thing? Because if I was a gay guy,
it's a gay bar.
Right, but that's like a like you go there and then you leave a few hours later. Is there like you go to a gay colony? They got nudist colonies.
Yeah.
Could you just like go to some ranch? You should go to Ram Ranch in Wyoming and just. Oh, I guess I've answered my own question. There's Ram Ranch. It's a gay colony.
It's gotta be.
It's a thing where gay guys go and they just do gay guy stuff.
18 naked cowboys in the showers of Ram Ranch.
18 throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
It really does rock. I showed Will that the other day, maybe a few weeks ago. And he said that's probably the funniest thing he's ever heard. At least recently.
Was that his most popular video?
Ram Ranch number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ram Ranch number 7 has like millions of views too. Ram Ranch 7 is talking about how Ram Ranch is under siege by the U.S. Marines. Under siege, under lockdown. U.S. Marines are coming to fuck Ram Ranch cowboy butt. Then there's one where it's like an alien spaceship shows up, and on the spaceship is the N-word is written. What's that I see? N-I-G-G. And so something about space neighbors coming to rape cowboys in Ram Ranch or something like that. He's written over 270 Ram Ranches. It actually might be more than that now. It might be like 300 Ram Ranches.
And he's still writing them?
Yeah. He just takes stock like shitty music and then just comes up with these really shitty poems. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. I urge you all at home to Search up Ram Ranch.
We encourage it.
We encourage you to put that down on a sticky note and say, Google Ram Ranch later on.
Or ask your Alexa, hey, Alexa, play Ram Ranch. Or your Google, whatever you got.
Why is it that like Google and Alexa always have female voices?
Well, you can change them.
Oh, yeah, but isn't it kind of sexist that it's default to be a woman?
Well, it's not.
It's default
you choose,
a woman.
I'm pretty sure, right off the bat.
Really?
I think so.
Like even with Siri? Siri's default a woman voice. Same with Google and same with the Alexa thing. It's all
it's
all
softer.
women. Yeah, it's because women are better at
It's more submissive.
Yeah, exactly. Women are better at serving men.
Well, in defense to women, if Alex talked back to me, hey, Alex, play Phil Collins.
Hey, I fucking got you, boy.
Yeah, playing Phil Collins. Damn.
Yeah, why don't we have any dudes from New Jersey fucking... Like, can't you get a default New Jersey accent for your fucking Alexa? Dude named Alex. Alex DiMaggio.
All right, cocksucker.
Alex DiMaggio from fucking
Or just
Jersey City.
Pick anybody. Like, can my new Siri name or Siri voice just be Joey Diaz?
Yeah. Yeah, well, then he set an alarm. Get up, cocksucker. Remind us for today, cocksucker.
You don't have to be American to how does that whole thing go? You don't have to be American to believe you're American. Just get up, grab your balls, and look at the fucking flag.
We're Americans. We want our dick sucked. We get our dick sucked.
Fantastic comedian.
Mm. Oh, yeah. I really enjoy his style of comedy, too. I don't know if you've ever seen his... Would you like another, by the way?
No, thanks.
He did several sets on the Comedy Central series hosted by Ari Shaffir. What was that one called?
Is that like an actual...
Oh, why am I drawing a blank? I watched a shitload of this and I can't remember the title.
Like, so they're just in random comedy scenes?
No, they're just in a bar in LA and then they have people tell real stories. They have stand-up comics tell real stories from their life.
Huh.
They've had everybody from Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz. They've had Ari Shaffir has told some story. He hosted it for a while.
Yeah.
It's called I Can't Believe This Is Happening. That's what it's called. I was trying to say It Might Get Loud, but I'm like, no, that's not it. That's a fucking documentary with Jimmy Page in it. Yeah, no, it's this is not happening. So yeah, Joey Diaz's one story in there was really great. He was talking about when his mom died, his mom's friend who like sold coke, just like really took care of him and all that.
Yeah. Well,
but really good stories. Just an interesting guy.
I think the night his mom died, he was on acid.
Oh, yeah.
He found his mom in his kitchen high on acid when he was 13.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That would fuck a guy up.
Yeah, that'd send you to prison for sure.
Literally.
In one way or another.
He said his mom quit drinking a week before that. Said that's why it's okay to have a little shot every once in a while. He lives by that.
Oh, fuck. Was that what killed her or what killed her? Heart attack, aneurysm?
Not sure. Heart attack, probably. She's probably a fat Cuban lady.
She probably went 1 hour without a Cubano sandwich and died. That's what happens when you're Cuban. You gotta keep eating Cubanos.
Died of heartache.
Died, yeah. You need a Cubano. Cubano sandwiches, man. Delicious. So do you know who Tom Morello is?
Guitar player.
Yeah, he's from Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
You know? Bulls on Parade. Those fucking guys, right? They're all about, like, their entire band is basically just a political thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even music. It's just an excuse for a political message. Which is great, because I love their shit. It's like, yeah, fuck the establishment. Fuck everything. Ah, you know, super anarchist type shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, he tweeted this a few days ago. Oh, no, sorry. He tweeted this a few years ago. He went to Disneyland and walked in, and then he tweeted a picture of him with, like, some thing. It's like, yesterday I went into the cantina at the new Star Wars land at Disneyland, and the bartender leans over, sneakily gives me this, which is like a little coin. And whispers, "It's not often we get a resistance general in here. Thank you for your service."
What?
It's fucking cringe. It's so fucking cringe. He goes to Disneyland and they're like, "Oh, you're part of the resistance."
Yeah, power to you, bro.
Power to you. Like, you realize the thing you're identifying with right now, the reference that you're making is owned by one of the largest corporations that's ever existed. Do you understand that? Part of the resistance, you fucking idiot. They've created this idea for you. They own your idea of resistance. And then Tom Morello posts this on his thing thinking, "Oh yeah, this is
something special.
This is cool. Wow, yeah, the resistance. Everybody stand up." Like, you're a fucking idiot. I like seriously almost cried. Like yeah, man, he's tweeted shit like that all the time. But I got some other ones here. Just recently in October there was like Indigenous Day or some shit like that, and he tweeted a meme and was like, "I wish all settler states a very pleasant collapse." You know, that dumb picture of Bugs Bunny wearing a suit.
Yeah.
"I wish you a very pleasant whatever," and then you fill in the gap. "I wish all settler states a very pleasant collapse." Like. All right.
First off, that's a dog shit meme platform.
Yeah.
The only good Bugs Bunny is Big Chungus, and I stand by that.
I hate you. I hate Big Chungus.
I love Big Chungus.
That being said, I did watch the original Big Chungus cartoon with my girlfriend like a few weeks ago. It was awesome. We laughed our asses off. But so they just tweet shit like this all the time. Like it's so disheartening because like this guy was all about change, all about like their whole message was like fight the power. Our politicians are corrupt.
Yeah.
Business is corrupt. The cops are corrupt. We got to change everything.
Yeah.
They're just complete corporate shills now. They were like crying about the January 6th fucking like when all those retards wearing like Viking helmets and shit stormed the Capitol building.
Yeah.
And like stole AOC's shoes.
Yeah.
Some feet demon stole her shoes.
Respect.
Big respect. And they're like, they're just crying about it. Like, this is horrible. This is that. It's like, you motherfuckers were like hoping this would have happened in the 90s. You were all about this shit back in the 90s. Like, what the fuck happened? And then it occurred to me, money happened. They're a big band.
Yep.
And so it's so funny. Like, in between every 2 or 3 posts that he posts on his Twitter is like 2 out of 3 is him just promoting his albums or his new shows or his new concerts or whatever he's doing, right? And then one is like, capitalism's bad, but then his entire Twitter page is a fucking advertisement.
Yeah.
It's like, you motherfucker, you can't simultaneously be a capitalist and then be against capitalism. Like, motherfucker, you are a capitalist. You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
Don't you recognize that?
He is the 1%.
You are the 1%, you fuck. Oh, we got to tax the rich. Are you paying your taxes? Probably. He's probably paying his taxes. Lord knows Jeff Bezos isn't, but...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is.
It's like, it's just so funny. It just makes me laugh. It's like, you fucking... It's so funny. You want to destroy a political movement? Give people money.
Exactly. Make them comfortable.
Make them comfortable, and make it so that if they say anything different, they lose that comfort.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, you think it bothers these guys that they are on the same side as Walmart and Disney, like every other fucking major corporation?
Yep.
Like, don't you think it would bother them?
Bother me, especially if I started out with that kind of message.
Yeah. You started that way saying like, holy shit, you know, a business doesn't even provide its workers with any sort of health insurance and then uses... Like, this is Walmart. They don't have health insurance for any of their workers.
Right.
They literally are subsidized by the government. They get Medicaid.
Right.
Walmart workers are subsidized by the government. It's like the biggest corporatist fucking scheme of all time. It's so fucked. Like, they could just, if they just provided their own health insurance, well, they would eat into their profits, and they can't have that.
Yeah.
So they literally subsidize the taxpayer. They loot the taxpayer to pay for this fucking program that they have essentially for their workers.
Right.
That's why Medicaid exists, basically.
Huh.
It's so fucking backwards.
That whole system in America is fucked.
Oh. Well, you can tell it's corrupt because Because you just trace it all back to the same like 50 people in the country. Go, oh, well, who's doing this? Who's the director of that? Oh, these motherfuckers, that guy used to work for Exxon and now he's the guy in charge of the environment. It's like And
you know what's real scary about it? It's actually cheaper. Like our medical system, and this is just if we were to compare our population to the exact same amount of people in America, it's cheaper to run our medical system here in Canada, being government funded, than their private system.
Right. That's not the fault of the systems themselves. The reason is because the United States is the largest producer of pharmaceuticals on the planet, and their largest customer base is the United States. Yeah. And so that's why pharmaceuticals are so expensive in the States. So expensive. It's like people actually cross the border into Canada to buy the fucking medication that they need. It's fucked up. The guys in New York will drive up through Vermont, cross into Quebec, buy medication, and come back.
That's wild.
It's wild, yeah. Just because they jack up the prices so bad in America. If there wasn't all these crazy pharmaceutical corporations, if there was some sort of control on them, then I'm sure it would be either comparable to Canada or better.
Yeah.
Because then it wouldn't be dragged down by these massive cabals of fucking profit-hungry assholes.
Yeah, I do not like big pharma, especially in America. They do a lot of sketchy shit.
Oh,
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. And that's ultimately what it comes down to for me with this whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
It's so strange to me to see the same people who were all against big pharma.
Let's say 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Like, big pharma's doing this. They're jacking up AIDS medication. They're jacking up all kinds of medications. They're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, but now they're like, oh, get the vaccine. Do it now. Do it now.
They'll never harm you.
It's like it's got nothing to do with harm. It's like that you're literally just supporting Pfizer and these different pharmaceutical corporations. The entire reason why this thing is keeping going on is because Pfizer has to make a profit.
This has been Pfizer's and Moderna's biggest moneymaker ever.
Oh yeah,
biggest ever.
I guarantee it. What's Pfizer's fucking stock price at right now? Let's see.
Oh, it's it's probably ridiculous.
Pfizer stock price.
And now the vaccines aren't even working.
So let's do.
Well, that's a lie. I take that back. The vaccines do work. They just lose their potency.
Right.
After a few months.
Let's see here. So they were kind of in a slump, and then they were going down pretty hard, and then their profits started rising like crazy. Now they're at $48 a stock.
Right.
Oh no, hold on. No, $42 a stock. But 5 years ago they were at 30. So they've gone up 40% in the last 5 years.
Oh wow.
Which is crazy for a corporation that size.
Yep.
It's very impressive. Especially for a business that isn't scalable like that. Like, they're not it's a physical commodity business.
Yep.
The reason why Amazon or any of these different businesses have shot up like they have is because it's not a physical product that you're buying. You're buying a scalable product. You can invent one thing and you can sell it to 3 billion people, and you don't have to produce anything because it's like software.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, right? It's just software. You don't have to like harvest resources, turn it into something.
But where
whatever.
Pfizer has to,
medication has to be produced. It has to.
They
You
have
have
to
to get
produce
source
it themselves.
chemicals, build it, and then sell it.
and even new medication has to be developed, tested, run through the right channels.
Yeah.
So it takes time. Where Amazon, you can move huge amounts of product and never have to touch it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's so for a business to go up 40% in the last 5 years, like, that's pretty good.
That is very impressive. Scary.
Very scary. Anyway, fuck Rage Against the Machine. These guys are hypocrites.
That's sad.
You remember in Guitar Hero 3 when you did the guitar battle against Tom Morello?
Yeah.
You know, you just like make noises.
Yep.
That was great.
Was Tom Morello the one that could make his guitar talk? No.
Oh, there's lots of that. You can
But
buy a
who
voice
am I
box.
thinking of?
Maybe Peter Frampton or fucking someone with a voice box. Fucking Joe Walsh had a voice box.
Yeah, Joe Walsh.
You buy one of them suckers. They're fun, actually. Wow, 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 wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's about an hour in. A little more than an hour. I say we wrap her up. What do you say, brother?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great week. Rest of the week. Have a great weekend.
Fuck Big Pharma.
Fuck Big Pharma. Keep your dick fat. And just live, laugh, love.
What more can you say?
Peace.